What up, Dokkanners? Today I wanted to do a dedicated video on the Greatest Warrior mission set. There are 4 different pages worth of missions that teach you the various aspects of the game, teach you how to obtain characters, grow characters, basically all of the basic stuff that you would want to know as far as playing this game. When you start playing Dokkan, there is so much to do that it is honestly very overwhelming. And I can speak from experience. When I started the game, I was very confused because honestly, this was my first gacha game that I ever played. I did not know where to begin. I started with quest mode, which turned out to be a good idea. But if I had something like this would have actually been a lot more helpful for me because I would have done the basic stuff. I would have earned a bunch of stones. You're going to be able to earn over 100 dragon stones just from these mission panels. And I would have had a solid team to start. Instead of trying to do some summons, having random characters, there would have been a little bit more cohesion to my team as I started. So we're going to be going through and we're going to be redeeming every single mission in this video. I purposely saved all of this for this video, so that way if any new players happen to come across this, you guys can see and sort of understand where I go to do certain things. We're not going to be talking about every single aspect of the game to its, minute detail, but I will be going through this relatively thoroughly. So let's just start. Also, I want to point out, DokkanInfo.com is a great reference for anyone who is starting out or learning about the game, who wants to get more information on missions that maybe you've redeemed. You want to go back and see it. This will be able to show you all of the missions. So they recently added this. So shout out to Harry Turney, who develops DokkanInfo.com. If you go to missions, you'll see missions and then panel missions. Panel missions are these. There's beginner, there's intermediate, there's advanced, and there's expert. So you can see all of the missions right here. Obviously, it doesn't look as fancy as it does in the game, but it still shows you everything that you need to know. So just want to make sure you guys know that. All the resources that I use for Dokkan videos when it comes to consulting other websites, Dokkan Wiki, Dokkan Info, all of those are going to be linked in the description down below. Check those out. So now let's go back and let's start with the beginning. The one issue with the beginner missions was that the complete the tutorial was a problem for veteran Dokkanners. If you're brand new to the game, this is not a problem. You simply log in, you get a tutorial, they try to teach you a little bit about the game, and you will have that mission complete. However, if you've already had the tutorial given to you because you started playing the game before this, then you wouldn't have had the tutorial given to you again. All you need to do is just log in. The first day that these missions came out, there was a bit of a glitch where some people couldn't get it. So the day afterwards, it was fixed. So the first mission set for the beginners tab is all taken care of. Complete the tutorial, undergo training once, Z-awaken these characters. So let's actually start with that. In terms of training, if you're trying to train a character, you want to go to the growth section. You would pick the character that you would want to train. If I want to train this character, I would click it, and now I'm in the training menu. I can use training partners. If I want to use any spare units that I might have, or if I want to boost up a super attack, I could use Kai's or other like-named characters, or I could use training items. Training items typically are what you would want to use to boost up your units' levels, and if you are really lazy, you could just click auto and it'll do it for you, and then you would train by clicking this button right here. Training location will amplify your training. Sometimes you can get all the way to level 80. Sometimes with certain stages, you might end up at level 79. It all just depends on what training location you use. I would advise that you save the more advanced ones for stronger characters like LRs, because generally those take a longer amount of time. But yeah, this is where you would train. Once you do, that mission will be taken care of. By the way, all these missions can be accessed from this button right here on the left of the screen, the Gohan button. So undergo training. Z-awakening characters happens after those characters have hit the limit. I'm going to go ahead and train up the Frieza. So this is how we train. So all the training items go into Frieza. He gets to level 80. He is now at the highest level that he can possibly be. So in order to level up even higher, we have to Z-awaken the character by simply clicking awaken. You can use these medals to make the character stronger. If you don't do it right away, you would go to the growth section. Instead of clicking on training, click on awaken, and then you can go back to that same Frieza unit, and now you can awaken the character again. This would be the Z-awakening. Now this character is even stronger than it was before, and you can add copies of the character to make the unit even more powerful. There are various tiers of power in this game, and you'll learn that as you play through. So Z-awakening all 5 of the main characters, all 6 of the main characters for this starting free-to-play team is the beginner mission. Getting them to level 80 and then leveling them up even higher. Actually, for this Goku, this is the T-War, so that's level 120. But still, same thing. Very easy to do. So let's go ahead and redeem all of these. Okay, so we got 5 Dragon Stones. We got 9 copies of the Goku, who eventually becomes an LR. We got 10 copies of all 5 of the other starting characters. This is from the Saiyan Saga. So, and we got a whole bunch of stuff and a ton of Zenny. Wow, that's actually a lot of Zenny. Whoa! Complete the missions on the board to get awesome rewards. So here's the reward for it. What are we getting? 5 Dragon Stones. So we just got 10 Dragon Stones from completing that first set of missions on the beginner's space, but we have more. There's even more here. Level up Goku's attack to super attack 10, level up Gohan, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu. You just saw you got all of those copies of those units. You would simply train one by infusing those other copies into it. So we have this Gohan Piccolo, right? We would just train all of these copies in and we're boosting up the super attack. Pretty basic stuff, right? So that we've already completed because I already have the team fully rainbowed. So we're going to go ahead and pick up all these. Clear, study hard, train hard, Turtle School intensive training. This is a daily event that everyone must be doing. This is one of the best stages that you can be doing on a daily basis. It is this stage right here. It gives you training items, Zenny, and a higher chance to link level up your characters. Getting that stage done every single day, once or twice, however much you can, is very important. So let's pick up all of these. We get 5 Dragon Stones, and then once again, we get another reward. This is awesome. This is very satisfying, I gotta say. Very satisfying. Hidden potential. So I guess we'll just quickly go over what hidden potential is. Hidden potential is that next level of power, like I was saying, that AGL Frieza that we were working on. That unit, after leveling up to level 80, you can then Z awaken the character. After Z awakening the character, you want to then make the unit even more powerful. How do you do that? So as you can see on the top left, we have 4 paths that we can open. These are the glowing nodes right here. If we open up those, then all of those extra abilities can be unlocked. If you have 4 extra copies, your unit would look something like this. So that's the idea. Since free-to-play units are readily available for you to get extra copies of, you know, opening up their pads and everything is going to be very easy. That's what this is. So they're teaching you all about the hidden potential system, boosting up your characters even more, and getting rewarded for it. So I think we get all of the orbs that we would have spent rainbowing these characters. Rainbowing a character is opening up all paths and then filling up every single node with the respective orbs. So I got it all back. I love this. I love this so much. I'm just getting so many stones. I love it. Activate 97% of Goku's hidden potential. So, you know, the goal is to rainbow them by getting to 100%. So the closer you go, the further you go, the more missions you can complete along the way. So that's what all these are. They're also giving you some of the medals that are needed to awaken the character. So it's not just about Z awakening. It's not just about opening up paths for their hidden potential. It's also evolving them, if you will. So the medals will do that. So you're going to be getting more medals. You get all the pieces here to awaken everybody. That's crazy. That's a lot. I will admit, I did all of the grind for these units before even accessing these missions. So my team is already maxed out and rainbowed and everything. And I did all that because I didn't want to wait for the mission tutorial video. So yeah, these are my units right here. They're all done. Now hold on, I just saw something that I haven't quite finished. Oh. Okay, so clear any stage once with the specified character on your team. I have not done this. Okay, so I have to clear a stage with all of them on the team. Okay, so I haven't done that yet, so I will do that. Let's just take a look at the rest of these. Dokkan Awakening, everybody. So this is what I was talking about. If you get medals, you have enough medals, enough of the resources needed to awaken the characters to the next level. It's called a Dokkan Awakening. That will change their look, their card art, their abilities for the better. So they give you all of the resources necessary. Up until this point, we have done that. We have acquired all the medals that we need to Dokkan Awaken everybody. And now I have to perform 3 steps of Extreme Z Awakening for the LR Goku, and I have to do this. So let me quickly just do that. We'll just do the God level intensive training. We can get some skill orbs. Okay. All of my guys are maxed out. And I'll have the Yamcha take out Whis. Whis. This is my first time looking at the animations. That's the Int Dokkan Festival Yamcha. Oh, very clever. Okay. Smart. All right. So we brought the whole team. We cleared the stage. We will get that mission. Now I need to Extreme Z Awaken that Goku unit to get the other mission in order to move on. mission unlocked. If we go back, you will see that mission has been filled in. So now let's go take care of this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to break my streak of redeeming all missions at the same time, because in order to awaken this Goku, you're going to need that special medal. And that medal, while it is available in the Baba shop, you can also get it from the missions themselves. So if you just want to know where you can get the medals, let me show you. It's under either the green gems or the blue gems. It's under the blue gems. So you can buy them each for 40, which you need 45. So that would come out to 1,800. But if you're a starting player, you probably don't have that. So this is going to be a pretty taxing endeavor. So you're going to have to break protocol. And by you, I mean me. So we're going to go ahead and just pick up all these individually. There we go. We got 9 medals right there by Dokkan Awakening you. We got another 9 medals by Dokkan Awakening the Z Fighters. Here's another one, and another one. So by Dokkan Awakening all 5 of the Z Fighters, we got 5 times 9. That's 45 medals. That is exactly what you need. So you do not have to do what I'm sure a lot of people probably did, because again, you want to just redeem it all at once. I'm not the only one. I'm sure some of you guys were thinking, when I did not have this right here, you were probably thinking, oh, he's gonna go buy it from the Baba shop. Nope, I did not. So now let's go awaken the Goku. So right here we have 45. It will give you the option to easy all in one go. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to do it step by step. I want to do all of it. And so there we go. Fully Extreme Z awakened. And we see the rest of these missions are done. So let's go ahead and pick these up. We get 17 Elder Kais. Yes, thank you very much. All right, we'll accept these rewards. This has got to be my new favorite thing in Dokkan. Clear Bulma's Genius Battle Prep 2 times. Clear Big Buck's Hercule Challenge once. Perform a friend summon. Send a friend request. Aha, send a friend request. Sell a character. Clear any growth event 6 times. Is any of the Baba shops. So these are the various things that you need to go do just to familiarize yourself with the game. So if you click on it, it will give you the option to jump to the event. So we're going to go ahead and just attempt these. I'm going to quickly do, I'll have the Bulma one in the video, just so you guys can see.
All right, let's do this.
How this event looks, because, oh yeah, it used to look very bad. Any new player who is jumping into the game right now, seeing this, has no idea what this used to look like. It used to look absolutely chaotic. And I could tell you from experience, as a beginner player, when I started, I did not know which path to choose. It was very stressful. Removing the illusion of choice just simplifies things for me. It puts me in a better mindset when I'm starting something like this out. These guys are easy. They're not going to do anything to you. You could have level 1 units and you'll be fine. Kokot with the double kill. All right, they did. We cleared it once. We got to clear it a second time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick so that we don't have to waste time here. What kind of items did I get? Did I get anything good? Ooh, I got some Nurse Chi-Chi items. That's very good. Actually, all these items are fantastic. All right, let me go ahead and do this again. We got more stuff. Ooh, very good, very good. All right, done with the 2 Genius Bulma battle prep runs. So now if we go back to the missions board, we will see that that is complete. Now we got to go do the Hercule Big Bucks challenge. This one is a fantastic way to earn Zenny fast. I would recommend in general, when you are advanced enough, you should be going for stages after the level 30 or level 10 for any Extreme Z battle stage, because that way you don't have to spend stamina, which is basically your action points. But if you want to spend action points, this is a great way to do it, because it takes you basically about 30 seconds to go through this. You can get a bunch of Zenny. You want to be stockpiling all of your ones, so that way you can step on as many spaces after the Hercule fight. The Hercule fight is basically the checkpoint. Once you hit that, every subsequent panel gives you a bunch of extra Zenny. The earlier ones, they're extras. They don't matter as much. It's the ones afterwards. So, oh, we got a bunch of ones. Good. Yes, 200,000. 200,000. 200,000. Oh, wow. I have not had that sort of luck in a while. Okay. Look at that. We got a ton of Zenny right there. 3 million Zenny. All right, now we go back. Perform a friend summon, sell a character. So let's just sell one of the free-to-play copies that we pulled. We will sell it for 13,825 zenny. I have not seen a number like that in a long time. Okay, send a friend request. Let me go ahead and send the friend request. I have sent the friend request. I would advise that you guys do the multi-summon, not the single summon, because you have a chance at pulling Elder Kais, Grand Kais, or some extra Hercule statues. So let's go ahead and do a friend unit multi. On Global, during anniversaries, we, for some reason, I don't know why JP never gets this. Global gets like a massive boosted version of what they're offering right now in a premium friend summon, which gives you an even higher rate for Kais and Zenny and all that stuff. So yeah, as expected, I got nothing. Wasn't expecting to get anything good. It's random. It's not always there to guarantee anything, but we have finished all the missions on this next page. And it looks like this is the final set of missions for the beginners board. So let's pick up all this. We have earned a ton of Dragonstones so far. Excellent. Oh, wait, we have one more. The final one, the goal. Clear stage 2 of a new threat. Clear stage 4, stage 6, stage 8, stage 10, 12. So these are all various stages on the story event that will give you the new characters and their medals. So I'm going to show you how to get to it. Dragon Ball Story. Go to Dragon Ball Z. And if you go to the bottommost event, you'll see it. These are all the different stages. If you click on the eye right here on the right side of the screen, you will see the stage breakdown. It shows which characters are obtainable on each event. You can get one for on stages 4 through 10. You can earn a free-to-play character, multiple on a couple of them. So there's a lot of characters to farm out, a lot of medals to grind. This event alone will keep you very busy as a new player or even a veteran player, because these units just came out for everybody. So this will keep you busy for a long time, even after you do all the missions. But that they want you to do these. That's why they're asking you to do that. Fierce Battle on Planet Namek was the other story event that they were referring to at the bottom of those missions. And that's what this is. This is the next Dragon Ball story event. You can probably tell the theme here, right? Saiyan Saga, Namek Saga. So do all the different stages of that. You will get all of these. Wish upon the Dragon Balls. So this one I can't show you how to do because I've already collected all of them. But if you're a new player, you will have a bunch of wishes. You will have a bunch of requirements to unlock Shenron, to get the Dragon Balls, to make wishes. So just by playing the game, fulfilling the requirements, you can do those. You can summon Shenron and get some cool rewards. You can get a lot of great things from it. So let's go ahead and pick up all these. 5 more Dragonstones, and we are done with the beginner's board altogether. So we are getting another 5, and we're done. This is very nice to look at. How nice. How nice of them. Okay, now we're on the intermediate page. And it looks like they want you to now step out of the training room, the hidden potential room, and start doing some events. So they ask you to do story event 3 times, super strike 3 times, Dokkan event, prime battle, extreme Z battle, punching bag event, pan secret adventure, and any event in the portal of memories. Now, the cool thing about some of these, you can actually double up on them, but I would advise that you honestly click on each one and go through them. Story event, super strike event are all available in this area right here. So we'll start with story. If you just simply go to the event, click on story, you can choose any one of these. I think if you do super strike, it counts for both. So you could do that 3 times. But if you're a new player, you want to be doing every event anyway, so that's not a problem. The punching bag event is here in the challenge event. That's where this is located. The prime battle event is also located further down. One of these, it says prime battle on the left. And then what were the last few? Extreme Z battle, Dokkan event, Pan Secret Adventure. Okay, so Pan Secret Adventure is going to be under the growth tab all the way at the bottom. Again, if you click on attempt, it'll take you directly to it. It is located right here. It is a stamina consumer like crazy. Any Dokkan event, any one of these will do. There's got to be over at least 100, right? Not all of them are available here, but there's got to be like well over 100, 150 Dokkan events. Over on the right, if you click Z battle, these are all the extreme Z battles. Do any one of them, that is totally fine. Portal of Memories is this button right here. If you are on the events tab, you can go to the Portal of Memories and switch over here. Or from the main menu, you can also access the Portal of Memories by clicking the home screen, start, and then go to Portal of Memories. This is basically a way for you to access events that are currently sunset, events that are not currently active for that certain campaign. But if you have enough of a key, then you can do that event. Black key are for challenge events. Purple keys are for a link level up stage, which is a very rare thing. Z battles are for the red keys. Growth tab is blue keys, and story event is green keys. This one is the most accessible through the Baba Shop. So just do any one of these events here. You could even do like a prime battle event from one of these. That's what I did. And I was able to clear 2 of those missions at the same time. So intermediate, taken care of. This will allow you to step out of your shell and do some of the events that you really should be doing. So we get a whole bunch of extra skill orbs. And these are all unique equips. Oh, very nice. All these unique equips. I like. Okay. That's the first one. So we get our reward for that. Okay. Then we have the next set of missions. Oh, now they want us to start equipping skill orbs onto the characters. So that's what we're going to do. All of these require you equip a skill orb to each of the main 6 characters on your starter team. And then this one is make an exchange at the secret treasure chest section in the Baba Shop. From doing the Whis event once per day, the daily mission will give you 1 ticket. Exchange on the bottom right of the screen. Click on the top right of the screen, secret treasure chest, and it would be one of these. So I guess I'll just do 1 right now. I don't like wasting these. I like saving them. So I guess I'll spend 1 on a Peppy Gal, just 1. Let's see if we can get lucky. Look at how good these are. Level 6 additional and dodge. Level 5 additional, level 6 dodge. I've never picked up one of those. Okay, I got a nice silver skill orb with a critical and dodge. That's pretty good. All right, so that takes care of that mission. Now let's go ahead and equip all of these skill orbs to the various units. All right, I have equipped a skill orb on every single one of them. We'll just keep it at 1 for now. I don't want to spend too much time. And that takes care of everything on the second board. Okay, intermediate is now done. Oh, that's good. I got a bunch of tickets back, so that's good. I can save those. All right, now that intermediate, use a support item. Very easy to do. Exchange incredible gems green for a character or an item. So if you go to the green incredible gems shop in the Baba Shop, you can pick up 1 item of anything and you'll be fine. Clear master its special technique of hope. So if you click on that, it'll allow you to jump to the event. But for those of you who don't know, this is the once a week event that has the Goten and Trunks on the cover. This is where you can earn some link skill orbs that help you level up your links without having to actually go through and link level. Link leveling is basically when you play the game and passively your links just go up on occasion. It has now become a thing where a lot of players, myself included, like to seek out maxing out links for characters by utilizing stages that have high battle counts for efficient stamina costs. So that has now become its own little culture, which is why they are kind of explaining that and showing that to you. So level up link, yeah, so 100 link skill levels, level that up 100 times. So this can be anything, level 1s to level 2s, level 3s to level 8s, you know, any incremental increase all count. Level 1 to level 2 is very easy. You will get those in no time flat. So just by playing the game enough, if you have a team of 6 of fresh new characters, each of them would have 6 to 7 links. So between all 7 of them, that's a lot of links. And then if you get those multiple times, you'll basically be done in maybe, I would say, an hour? Less than an hour? This shouldn't take too long. All right, so clear Battle Smart Brawlers, Team Bardock 5 times, clear Ginyu Force Special Training 5 times. These are a way to be introduced into more free-to-play teams. You want to be getting these free-to-play teams because the more free-to-play teams you have, the more synergy you have, the more various events you can take on without having to just rely on the one same team. So both the Ginyu Force and the Team Bardock units can be farmed out, all of their hidden potential orbs and everything, through these respective events. Ginyu Force Training is broken up into 6 stages. You can go through these and get these characters fairly easily. It used to be a thing where these characters were only available on certain days of the week, meaning you had to commit to a grind that would span multiple days. But thankfully now you can do it all in one fell swoop if you really wanted to. So both teams are taken care of within the confines of these 2 events. They're both labeled beginners because you very much should have these teams going, because they will be the basis for a lot of other free-to-play units that you can farm up down the road, and then also prime battles and whatnot. So both of those are excellent stages. Go do those 5 times. 5 times is not even going to be close to being enough to max everybody out. It's a start, but you're going to have to go in at least like 20, 30 times, maybe more, to get everybody. So let's go ahead and pick all these up. We are done. Ooh, so many orbs. Okay, we get a bunch more orbs. We get some gems. We cleared the board. All right, intermediate complete. And now we move on to the advanced section. So here they are having you take on the end game level challenges. And so what I'm liking about this is that they really are amping up the difficulty with each level. Sometimes people ask me on streams, Toon, I just started the game, how do I begin? In general, I recommend people start with quest mode, which is just a very tame, mild-mannered story mode, which as you progress, you will kind of learn the ins and outs of the battle, what are some of the mechanics that are factored into the battle. Then you can expand upon that by going into story mode, doing some of the a little bit more challenging stuff, but I always save the Dokkan events and the end game level events for once you have finished all of that preceding stuff. And that's what they've kind of structured here, which is good. Legendary Goku event, Fighting Legend Goku, Fighting Legend Goku GT, Fighting Legend Vegeta, Fighting Legend Frieza. All of these are escalation events. Every form that you fight gets subsequently tougher. Stacking units do better. So you have to clear these. It's not just attempting them, you have to clear them. So if you are a newer player, this is probably not going to be something that you can do right away, which is why this is in the advanced section. It might take you some time. But these events, in the grand scheme of things, are some of the lower end difficulty events. So doing these will be the ones that you want to start with. Don't try to do Red Zone or Supreme Magnificent Battle or things like that, because those events are much, much more difficult than these. And you want to get your foot in the door with these first to get an idea for how much worse things can get. So we have the Fighting Legend series up at the top here. Boss Rush is basically 5 Dokkan events put together. Clear Infinite Dragon Ball History 5 times, another form of an escalation event. Clear Gods of Destruction. So this is where the difficulty goes a little bit higher. So all of these can be... Wait, actually, let me see what the rest of them are. Super Battle Road and Clear Training with Cybermen. So all of these, except for the Training with Cybermen, are all going to be more challenging events that can hit harder. I would say Boss Rush is also a little bit of an exception. But everything else, the enemies hit a lot harder than preceding events, story events, punching bag, you know, all those different things. These are much more difficult. All can be seen in the event section. If you go to challenge, all of these will show up. And these are available all the time. So you can access these whenever you want. They don't cost you any stamina, so you can do them as many times as you want. Here we go. Training with Cybermen is also featured in the challenge section, but this is not really about how hard the enemies hit you. It's about how hard you hit the enemies. It's all about trying to mow down the enemy, mow them down. It's all about how well you can clear the enemy lines as much as possible with AoE attacks, multi-target attacks, multiple supers, and things like that. So this is kind of a challenge in a different way, but still a good one. And again, they're trying to expose you to all of these different events. So that's what these missions will do. So we're going to clear this one because we've already obtained all of it. We get a bunch more tickets. We get some link skill orbs, which will be good for link leveling characters more directly instead of relying on RNG. We'll pick up these rewards. We get 5 more stones. Ooh, a sticker. Okay. One more here. Clear collection of epic battles. Recruit the specified character. I'm just going to click on it to see who it is. Awesome. It doesn't tell me. It'll tell you who the specified character is, but it won't tell me because I've already completed it. You know what? Let me find it under the missions. Trunks Teen and Trunks and Broly. Okay. So this is one of the new LRs that you can obtain from the quest mode. So they want you to play through the story so that you can obtain this character. This character eventually Dokkan awakens into Super Saiyan Trunks and Broly. You will see it under the mission details yourself. I just wanted to check for myself since I already completed it. I didn't know who it was going to be. Collection of Epic Battles is another challenge event where you take on basically an entire saga of Dragon Ball. So you will go through and fight either the heroes of that saga or the villains of the saga. It's essentially a glorified fighting legend event where the enemies get tougher subsequently. But do that, clear it once, and do a bunch more Extreme Z battles and Extreme Z Awakened characters. They want you to start boosting up your characters, Extreme Z Awakening them, shattering the limit that they once had. So we get a whole bunch of extra rewards. Clear support memory boost 5 times. So there is also a stage that will increase the power of your support memories. Support memories are basically extra support items that for some reason don't count as items, and they will give you various perks, things like healing, things like stat buffs, permanent stat buffs, temporary stat buffs, other things like that. There is now a mode that will allow you to boost the potency of those abilities. So this one used to heal you for about, I think, was it 30%? Now it heals you 50 because it is now at level 5, courtesy of a support memory boost. That can be seen in the challenge section of the events tab. There it is right there. And there are a bunch of stages that already exist. There are over 10 stages that already exist. So a bunch of support memories that can be boosted. Definitely do these. Get them done as much as you can. It is going to require free-to-play characters. So make sure you guys Pick up whatever free-to-play characters you can from various story events. Use a sticker. Sticker, a very superficial thing, but still a fun thing. It allows you to make some of these character backgrounds a little bit more interesting. So this used to just be a still image with nothing going on. The sticker adds a little bit of a pulse. Kind of cool. Some characters have cooler auras or cooler animations than others, like Dispo, for example. This is him with the sticker, which is cool. This is him without the sticker. If you want to know what every character's sticker effect looks like, you can actually go to the Dokkan Wiki. Link is in the description, dokkan.wiki. Every character's sticker animations will be seen. If you click sticker, it'll show you what it looks like, which is a very useful feature. So that's how you can basically go through and decide whichever ones you want to use it on. Sadly, they don't give you a preview option here. So this is actually where the Dokkan Wiki is a great useful resource. I already have all the characters that look cool to me with their sticker effects. So you know what? I'll just give it to this guy. I don't know. Let's give it to him. Sticker, yay. Look at that. So pretty. Nothing changed. Okay. All right. Stickers are done. And that's it for the advanced missions. We got more Dragon Stones. We are finished with advanced. Let's move on to expert. There are 2 boards on expert. Clear Extreme Super Battle Road, which is an upgraded version of Super Battle Road. So if you've already done Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road is the exact same thing, but the numbers are multiplied by 2 or something like that. Clear it 3 times. Clear Ultimate Red Zone once. Clear Ultimate Red Zone Movie Edition once. GT Edition. Ultimate Red Zone Red Ribbon Army Edition. Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline Edition. So all of these are some of the most difficult events in the game, which is why they have relegated it to the expert tab. But you want to be going through these stages very carefully. This is going to require a lot of patience, a lot of strategizing. Check out some of my videos. I do videos on all of the different red zone stages. So if you guys need help on some of them, or you just want to see how I approach them, I don't always bring the best teams. I sometimes bring lesser teams to try to provide a sense of approachability. Try them out, see what you can do. If you can't beat them right away, do some summons, do some content, do some other things. In the meantime, come back to it. This does not have to be done all in one go. I'm doing it for the sake of the video all in one go, but in general, you can take your time with it. This is going to be your pillar of light that you kind of just go back to. This is your North Star. Anytime you need to get a sense for what to do next, you can frame it from the perspective of this. Okay, have I finished the expert board today? No? All right, let's work on finishing that. I can't beat Ultimate Red Zone GT Edition. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try something else. Let me try Intensifying Fights. Let me try Divine Wrath Mortal Will. Any one of the stages involved on any of these events will do. Cell Max, Divine Wrath Mortal Will, When Wishes Backfire, Shadow Dragons, Intensifying Fights. I would say out of all of these, this one is probably the easiest. Extreme Super Battle Road and Intensifying Fights would be the easiest ones. So go into one of those, try those out, see how you like those, and then assume that the other events will be worse than that, and it'll help you sort of become battle tested. So let's go ahead and pick up all these. We're done with them. We get some meat, we get some Kais, we get a sticker. And for the final mission board of the Greatest Warrior, let's take a look. I have not finished everything. Okay. Ultimate Red Zone, Dismal Future. Ultimate Red Zone Movie Edition 2, Heroine Battle. Memorable Battles Movie Edition. Clear the specified Supreme Magnificent Battle once. And what is this? It is blank. Clear Tremble with Fear, Devil Awakens. I think that's supposed to be a sticker, but the asset is not rendered in properly. Okay, clear the specified Extreme Z Battle. Win the Extreme Z Battle Mystery Super Technique Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I have been told that this was glitched for a lot of people. I have already done this, but we're gonna go ahead and just run through it for the sake of this mission. They want me to go at the level super once. So I'm gonna click attempt. I'm gonna go here. There are 2 versions of the Extreme Z Battle. There is the regular version that just looks like this. If you tap the purple button here, everything goes purple, which is beautiful. And we're gonna take on the level super version of the fight. So I guess we'll just run with this team. All right.
All right, let's do this.
I don't know if I want to keep the whole fight in here. Ta-da! Done. It's like it never happened. All right. We cleared it once. I got an extra set of medals for no reason at all, but we got the mission complete. By the time some of you might be watching this, it might already have been fixed. So for those of you veteran Dokkanners who are just tuning in for the first time, this might not even be an issue for you. But we clear the Super Extreme Z battle. That is teaching you about the next step beyond the Extreme Z battle. When you really boil it down to just breaking the limit on various levels of power, there's like 5 or 6 tiers. So as you continue to play, you will learn what each term means, what it does for your units. Right now, it can be overwhelming. So really use these missions as a way to pace yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't feel like you have to do all these stuff right away. Take your time with it. You'll be getting a steady influx of resources too. A bunch of Kais, a bunch of orbs, training items and whatnot. This is a great way to keep you regulated while also guiding you through the course of Dokkan. Ultimate Red Zone, Dismal Future, Ultimate Red Zone Movie Edition 2. All these things are done. Tremble with Fear, that is the Broly event. That does give you a sticker. See how it rendered in now. So let's go ahead and pick up all these. And we are officially done with all missions on the board. We have obtained everything. Mission complete. Give me another like 100 stones just for doing all this. No? Oh, and now it just goes away. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so that is your graduation ceremony. Beginner Dokkan players, once you finish all of those missions, it will no longer be on your screen. It will forever be a distant memory. So savor the moments that you have with that mission board. I wish that they would keep it, or at least allow you to go back and see all the missions, just sort of as like a memento of your time learning the game. But I love that. I love that they did that because it is a great way for beginner players to get to know Dokkan. This will solve a lot of the problems that some people have had in terms of structure or lack thereof. So have fun with it. I will now be testing out the new team that we have earned from the Greatest Warrior mission panels. So look forward to that video. And we got a bunch of stones. We got a bunch of box space. This has been excellent. And I have a lot of, wow, I have a lot of extra items just to hold on to over here. Tons of stones, tons of units, tons of resources. Welcome to Dokkan. This was awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the beginner missions overall. Do you like how they structured it? Do you like how many stones you got from it and other resources? And let me know in the comments what sort of experience you had in learning the game. Was it overwhelming for you? Was it made easier because of this mission breakdown that they've given for us? Or did you like how it was before when you had to fend for yourself and figure it out on your own? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and ours to Dokkan responsibly.